So, you know those moments where you find yourself not really able to just leave enough alone and to stop poking things the way that they probably don't need poked? Well, I've been finding myself doing more of those moments more and more often lately, like having gone ahead and even though I angsted and oohed and awed over our museum for cafeteria for so long last time, I ended up poking it again. And this is the results so far, which looks like I just keep making utter chaos. That seems to be the running theme, but we have golden toilets again, because at least we were able to put a bathroom over on this side of the museum, which now has multiple entrances and has also expanded to have a new room for the analysis paralysis chamber and our wonderful workstation that I really should probably be building a lot more things on. Oh, what should we build next? Should it be a photosynthesizer maybe? So we can talk about what happens when you're like under the sea? Or probably more likely a survey scanner would be absolutely fantastic to have. So we can really delve deep into, well, actually, truly delve deep into the ocean now that I'm thinking about it, because we have our expeditions to do to send more of our wonderful experts off into the only barely explored deep seas, which hopefully will include a really awesome new bit of marine life from the Marina Junction and all of its really amazing lionfish soon. But let's see, I think for now we need to run a tour containing 3 exhibits with a rating of over 3.0 to complete the Fish Eat Fish world. And also, if we can go ahead and complete an expedition to Tide Mountain and apparently find a bull shark, then we will be able to afford another one of these plots. Though it looks like, really? We could get this plot first? Oh my gosh, well, you know, there's that. There's a new crime guild in the area casing the museum. Okay. We're gonna have to handle that. We're absolutely gonna have to handle that. And while we're handling that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to send one of our marine life experts and our prehistory expert off. We're gonna go let them handle things. Oh my gosh, they're gonna have broken face, possibly. They're gonna be lost at sea, possibly. Okay, they're probably gonna get lost at sea. But at least while we send them out to go and do a potentially detailed survey, they'll be able to bring something back, unless I just accidentally told them to cancel the whole thing. Well, all right, look, the waters may be choppy and you may have to go ahead and spend quite some time out there, my friends, but I need you to go and handle that while we come over here and we're actually going to get a security room set up, because that is what we have gained in experience thanks to, there we go, the work we were able to do at the security training conference, which is what I'm going to go ahead and call it. So there's our camera room, here's our alarm, and then we can actually put up more security monitors. There's security fuel, which I think we definitely need to have for some of our staff to be able to enjoy. Let's see, I've really got to remember. Let's see, security fuel. There we go, to increase the diligence. And then let's get this in here up against the wall. So that's a lot of sugar. Maybe you just need to make very, very, very coffee-filled sugar. Security speaker to be able to tell the criminals, like, hey, stop that. And I kind of am gonna try to add a like gold-ish color. We have a thief! No, I don't want to cancel the room. There it is. Yes, sell. Oh my gosh, did we catch it? You guys, I think we managed to go ahead and Captain Junebug has got the golden molar pursuit down, and I think we managed to go ahead and catch the criminal who was trying to come in and take over being in here. We have a pretty good security system set up, or like a pretty good array of security officers so far, but I really want to make sure we don't have that problem in the future. So can I hire? We can! There's already somebody who is, okay, sluggish is not good for our security officers, actually. You really want to spend some time. Also, I don't want people who litter. Okay, look, we have to wait for new applicants. I'm going to be a little pickier than I usually am on our security measures because I want to make sure that whoever we hire really can run after the criminals, among other things. They need to be able to move it to be able to catch up with the criminals, you know what I mean? And speaking of being able to move it, who else could we currently work with right now on training? We have Snack Supervisor Backlog ready for a little bit of training. I think Snack Supervisor Backlog is in charge of like the cafeteria. There's Hydrologist Veneer Dragon. I think a lot of our different employees actually work multiple things. And Aqua Garden, our Aqua Gardener Nature Lover actually is very highly skilled. I feel like they would have a good time maybe recommending purchases at in the gift shops. So I'm gonna build up the customer service for them, and maybe we'll make them like a gift shop expert. Also, as time goes on, I was thinking of maybe putting another gift shop over here, but an aquarium would be really nice over here too. Also a nicer cafeteria, but you gotta do what you gotta do. All right, and while we are waiting for our group to come back, do we have, ooh, Luna Rut would actually be a good hire, but unfortunately, they're not trained to use the camera room. And we should have a new applicant coming soon. People are starting to come to the museum more often. I completely forgot that we could actually change how much it costs to come here, but we'll worry about that later. Let's see. High alert, increase the camera's effectiveness at detecting disguised criminals. I love that. We can at least get that software installed while we're waiting for an appropriate potential officer. Here's Kim Curious. Ooh, and they actually like going on expeditions. So that sounds like something we can definitely hire and start training. So welcome to none other than Pixel Swirl. Pixel Swirl, welcome, welcome. You are going to be, let's see, we have our Crow Nest officer, right? And so you are going to be Fish Eye. No, I know, we need camera room. All right, okay, Pixel Swirl, hang on. We're gonna get you your training going while I'm going ahead and getting ready. So let's get you trained in the camera room stuff. And watching TV is relatively easy, but watching lots of TVs at once is only somewhat easy. And I think I need more like places in the staff training room in order for you to be able, let's see, can I edit the room in here? Let's see, there we go. In order for you to be able to do much, I need to get more desks for you to work with. Let me also just snap the desk. There we go. All right, I think you can reach that. And Submarine Mechanic Silver Umbreon has now leveled up. That's wonderful. There, I hope the training room kind of works in there so we can get the training done. Glad to see the bathroom has been having a lot of people come. And we have a new arrival from the Moon Bank. Diver Cobalt Knights and Lost Archaeologist Jean. Thank you very much for going ahead and collecting more to the Extragator skeleton. Thank you. We'll attach that to the exhibit. And then I will send somebody out for more expeditions while bearing in mind, keeping an eye out on... We want to be mindful of our money, but I also want to send some people out into the deep seas. Maybe Pebblery Reef real quick? Oh, that's why we don't do Pebblery Reef very often. It's got a little bit of chop to it. Yeah. Can I prevent, whoops. I mean, Ren would be pretty good here. The hull breach and the hull leak. Better than nothing? Okay, we're gonna try. We're just gonna see how that works out. Hopefully we can get enough of our money coming in sooner than later so that we can also get another helicopter to be able to send out even more wonderful adventuring experts with expeditions to the sea. Let's see, there's the helipad that we can't afford. Aha, and I want to get the tour that we talked about last time actually set up so that we can apparently get a lot going when it comes to being able to access some other plots. So we had this fancy pants area last time for putting something on display, but it's perfect as a little backdrop for a very educational and informational tour. And then we can have everybody get to come. I think I want to add this exhibit to the tour, please. Is it added? How do I? Okay, there we go. And then that's one aquarium. We have a really cool turtle. I love these creatures, and I cannot wait to learn more about them. And so this one, the quality average is great. Total buzz is 195. Decoration is perfect. Length is perfect. Cohesion is perfect. Maybe we can finish at that coral cornet as a way to kind of talk about like, oh, like the deep seas are amazing, aren't they? Let's try that out. And we might lower some of the tour like length. And is the cornet just, so it's an average? What? Can I install perks? I don't think you can put perks on the fish. But it does make me wonder how that might work out. Also, it looks like Lost Archaeologist Jean is going to come over and start giving the tours. I'm gonna give them a little bit of a pay bump then, because it can be a little tricky to do that kind of work. And actually, Jean, is your tour thing backwards? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I made it go backwards. Oh, okay, hang on. Okay, actually, now I'm just moving the rug from under them. And they have a teeny tour. Now I've got to like change it there. That's so silly. I can't believe I put it backwards. I mean, I can, but still. There we go. All right. So that's set up. And, ooh, and we have a VIP visiting. Activate buzz. Oh, now we've already moved on to Fish Eat Fish World Part 2. Receive $50,000 in donation from Marine Life donations. Receive 35 guest reviews of at least 3.5 stars. Excellent. Activate buzz bonuses on 4 fish with the pescatarian trait, which means our lionfish, my friends, and any other fish we might find. Diver Wren, welcome back. Very happy to see you. Very happy to see you indeed. I had no idea I was gonna get that excited about a sunfish. Is there room? This one's at full capacity. Can the starfish live safely with... I wonder if it can live safely. Can you? School dinners. Finds food on their own. No dispenser required. They're brown bagging it. And it just wanted to be near any aquarium rocks. Okay. We're going to have to find out if our starfish there, it just attached itself to the back. That's so cool. I wonder if that's going to raise the tour rating, because that's pretty fun. All right. So now that we have another fish from Pebblerly Reef, which my mouth wants to like trip over trying to say that, let's come on over and let's see, now that we know the stats of the hermit turtle and the lionhead fish that are rarely seen here, let's see what else we can manage by going ahead and adding the survey scanner. Dun dun dun. And then last time we were here, Crow Nestor Machu unfortunately wasn't able to chase the pirates away, but if we have strolling surveillance, apparently that will help us out. So we'll do that. And then we will have Diver Wren again. Photographic memory. Still not enough to avoid sharks. Oh dear. Or a hull leak. Or to get perfect catch. Maybe, okay, Diver Cobalt Knights, I need that fish whispering stacked up, I think. And then we're gonna send them out on a long expedition to see if we can bring back a really nice big pescatarian fish. And I think we might want, if we need to go ahead and get buzz bonuses on 4 fish with that pescatarian trait, we might want to have another aquarium maybe over here, and then maybe a gift shop over here. The lionhead fish just ate the starfish! It is now a dead starfish! Star eater. The lion fish. That fits so well with the actual issues that real life lionfish present in places that they are not native to. I watched about 3 hours of documentaries covering lionfish around the world, trying to prepare to tell you guys cool facts about lionfish. And I ended up getting distracted by everything else we have to manage here. But to just let you know, one of the reasons that lionfish are currently very, very, very concerning in areas that they're invasive to, such as around Florida and the Mediterranean, is the fact that they will eat everything. They will eat up to 90% of their body weight a day. They have, oh, there's a thief! Thief! Oh! Hey, we got him! Good job! Cronester Machu! Very, very good job. Let me go ahead, give you a little bonus, because you definitely need to be super happy if you're getting that experience up. Actually, do you get your experience up from being able to like chase down the, oh, and you liked how the bathroom was conveniently located. I very much appreciate that. So if they have 107 experience from catching the thief, I'm just wondering, after they escort the thief off premises, we'll check back in and I'll see if I, by any stretch of the imagination, will be able to remember that number. Oh my goodness. Health and safety inspection is coming. That's fine. What else do we have going on here? We captured the thief. I knew that training that we took on was good. Yes, exposed and captured the thieves that came. And I think we now have Pixel Swirl. Hi! We're gonna give you a big bump in pay because you are our only camera room operator at the moment, which means we can try out that new security camera post. Oh my gosh. That's so useful. I don't want people to feel too, like, apparently one of the things that can happen if you have too many security camera posts is that people feel a little too watched, but at the same time, this might be super helpful. Let's see, invalid room. What do you mean for security camera post? What? Maybe it's because I don't have, what? Does it only go outside? It only goes outside? My jaw is on the ground because I thought the security thing could just go anywhere. Oh, well, all right, let's see. We've had a few issues over here because really it can only go outside? What? That doesn't make it quite as useful as I was hoping, but I guess that's just the way that the cookies are going to be crumbling. Can I put, oh, I can put the security cameras on the fish tanks though. A little uncertain about that, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And then I guess I would really be worried about people potentially stealing things. There's one of the security guard chairs. And I guess we ran into some issues over here, so let me put a camera over here. I like seeing how our strolling surveillance team is able to wiggle around the place too. And I guess we don't need a security camera apparently. Over by the gift shop, I'll put one over here just to have a few spots where they're spread out. And we have somebody arriving to inspect our safety. That's fine. And we have another crate of curiosity. Good job, Diver Cobalt Knights and security expert. Uh-oh. I just remember this might be... All right. Dun 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 dun! It's a pristine quality lionfish! Now, lionfish plus lionfish. We'll have to find out what might happen. Are we gonna have issues between these two? We don't have enough room to add in another lionfish, but these guys do like having the aquarium rocks near them. I'm thinking maybe we need a whole nother aquarium for more, potentially. Oh, good, and that was a lot of money from the tour that was just held. Good job, Lost Archaeologist Jean. I wish you didn't feel like rubbish because you saw some litter. Well, maybe it's time to go ahead and train some of our janitors in being more fleet of foot. Speaking of which, do we have that many janitors? How many janitors do we have? 3? I don't think 3 when we're going to have so many people, like the janitors doing upgrades and everything else is gonna help that much. But since we can do mechanics with Submarine Mechanics Silver Umbreon, if we did another mechanics, that would make the speed of upgrading even faster. Aerodynamics would give us movement speed though. Mechanics is a really good, I wonder, movement speed is so good though. All right, we'll go up on movement speed for now. And actually we can train another person while we're here. None of our security personnel can be trained yet. However, I do feel that Snack Supervisor Backlog deserves a little bit more training. We'll give you some customer service skills. All right, what do we have here? Let's go ahead and we'll send another expedition out to, let's see. Captain Junebug, Sunken Treasure Hunter Eevee, you actually really enjoy collecting things, and Diver Cobalt Knights, you guys still will need to work a little bit on the hull leak, but the good news is we will be able to get potentially a perfect catch, and we'll send you guys out again, and we'll see what we get. Hopefully another wonderful critter to add in so that we can have more lionfish, but I probably should focus on trying to earn some of the money too, because only having one helicopter for expeditions is actually a little bit... Oh, and I forgot we had the flamboyant fish. All right, good. And we can work on that for being able to analyze and gain a little bit more insight into how that might help us out in the future. In fact, we might potentially start just going and catching a few of the easier to catch, like tropical or even temperate fish, so that we can start analyzing their DNA and learning more about them. And then honestly, we just need to keep working on getting our donations and taking good care of how the museum is doing. So I think we're getting there. And also trying to make things look a little less painful in the areas where things aren't decorated. Wonderful! And the Twisted Torso statue is back and ready to make us think all about the weirdness of like, what does art mean? What do waves mean? Do we have, as the heart beats and as the blood moves through our body, is that how it moves through the ocean or whatever kind of... Now, I actually am not much of an ocean person, despite being Hawaiian. I love the forest so much because I love how layered the ecosystems there are to be able to more easily interact with. However, there's a hull leak now. I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't know you could track the hull leaks up here too for your little expedition crew. Maybe we should do the expedition pop-up exhibit challenge and see what kind of skills we might be able to gain for ourselves. And the flamboyant fish has been deconstructed, earning us some money and a perk. The buzz boost has been acquired. Well, I wonder if that got a little bit more for our enlightenment for the fish. Maybe. And we're getting closer to aquarium seaweed, though I'm trying not to peek too far ahead, even though it is very exciting. But all right, my friends, thank you so much for joining us on this adventure. And remember, the real-life lionfish can eat up to 90% of its body weight every day. Where it goes, it is able to suction feed and go whoop, like a straw to... Okay, that scared the guinea pigs. Sorry, guys. you guys aren't suction feeders. You're very, very busy chewing everything. That's a lot of grass. I need to refill their orchard hay already. But they are suction feeders who have exceptionally complicated skulls that allow them to just suck in their prey, and they eat everything they can. And that is one of the reasons that they can really destroy ecosystems that they're not supposed to be in. But we'll talk more about these destructive lionfish next time, when we also see... Did we get another one? Did we get another one? Dun 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 dun. Ho ho ho! When we also see what we're gonna do with this pristine hermit turtle! Excellent work, team! Excellent work. Ah, I love this.